Okay, guys, so I found myself really funny. First off, welcome to my second live. I am working on Egghead Nami, as you can see right here in my corner. And during my break, I kind of went and modified her measurements just for shits and giggles. So now that I've had a good laugh to myself, I love doing this with my avatars. I'm gonna go put our regular measurements again, but yes, this is definitely very funny because, yeah, I mean, not a lot of people have those measurements. So what I'll be doing today basically is pattern the hood, because I only made a rectangle to see kind of what it would look like, but obviously this is not a pattern for a hood, it's a rectangle that I placed on the top. I'll be doing the facings because there's going to be a zipper right here, so I want to do a facing for a zipper for a nice finishing. Hopefully finish this tonight because we only have 8 days left to finish this pattern. So what will be included in our June community pattern is the full pattern graded in 8 sizes like we always do. 8 sizes, yeah, full on instructions, an image per step. We're fully detailed, tips, tricks, like we always do. Unfortunately, we don't have the time to do a video on this, but yeah, this is a little stressful, but I think we can manage. Anyway, so just going to change my avatar because yeah, the joke's over. It's not funny anymore. So usually she is a 96 centimeter bust, so let's get her back to her usual self, which is very different. Here you go, and then let's, get it to fit her normally. So yeah, it's very cute, but I will be working on the hood right now. So just in case you weren't there in my first broadcast, and where's my chat? I cannot see my chat. Let me go grab it. Just in case someone chats with me. I don't even know how to do this. Okay. Right. Is there a little chat here? I don't know. Anyway, I'll check that later. So let me just continue. Somebody's gonna write to me saying, you gotta go get your chat right over here. I'm sure. So... okay, this was pretty much patterned. I like it. I still have the mock-up to do because I don't trust these 3D programs. I really want to see how it falls in real life on a real person. So yeah, that was good. I was super happy with it. Now let's go to the hood. Obviously, this is kind of not the way, like I said, a hood is patterned. It's not a giant rectangle. We start from a giant rectangle and I'll show you, but I do like how it opens here. I just wanted to go a little more towards the back as well. So this piece on my 2D window is 38 centimeters and 38 centimeters on each side. So the total of like 76 centimeters, 76.02 centimeters, which is not that high, technically. I think I'm gonna add a bit. So now I just have to go grab my measurements. Okay, what's my front measurement at the neckline? What's my back measurement at the neckline? And how many centimeters do I want kind of in between? Because, yeah, I just want the hood to be snug against the neck, and I want the opening to be large, so it'll be tall, but then where the hood is patterned will kind of look like a curve like this, and then it's gonna be like tall, and then we're gonna shape it. Seems complex, but it's really not. So let's start with maybe 40 centimeters high, 50 centimeters high, peut-être. Let's start with 50. And how much is this? Plus this. That's the front plus the back is 14.04, and I kind of wanted maybe 10 centimeters in between. Let's give 12 for now. So I'm just gonna go grab my rectangle. Okay, so I want it 50 centimeters high and about, let's just do 35 for safety because we're gonna cut out pieces out of this. So I have my base rectangle that I will be patterning one of my sides for my hood, and then I'll be using the cut function to just kind of shape it. So what I want to do is take my front and paste it here because I want it to be the same shape as the front, so when you sew it, it's the exact same shape. So let me put it a lot higher because it's easier to cut out when it's higher. And then how much more would I have if it would extend, because this stops right there. So how much more length would I have until the center of the shoulder seam? I would say 6. So let me extend it by 6. I'm super tired from my camping trip. I had the boys all alone. So, can anybody see this? Yes, perfect. Hey, good morning, Jeanette. Hi, Cupcake Baby. Who's Cupcake Baby? Moi, j'ai le chat ici. Yeah, I don't have it. I don't know where it is, the chat tab. Okay, so let's do some troubleshooting. I'll just continue patterning, but I don't know how to open the chat tab. Okay, whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna give how much? 6 cm more here. So I'm gonna grab this, and kind of follow the same direction by adding 6 cm, just like the collar would look if it was normal and extended. So 10 centimeters, about this, and then just there you go. Okay, so that will modify after. And then the back, how it looks like is I'm gonna curve it like this and then extend it until the back, and this I'll rotate so it's not as sharp in the front. So what was the back? I wanted to add 6 plus 6.45. Okay, so 6 by 6.45 is 12.45. Hi. I do see the chat. I can discuter. I opened it on this one. I have it on our regular YouTube. Okay. I have so many mosquito bites. It's insane. It's like I'm full of mosquito bites right now. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm so distracted. Okay. So now I want the back to be, we said 12.45, about. It really doesn't matter because the in-between is empty space, so it really does not matter if it's super precise as long as the notches will be precise later. So I think I'm gonna go like this, and then about like this. This is kind of what it looks like usually. Voila. Voila. Okay, mais là, I don't want to keep it like that, les Ginettes. I want to rotate the front so it's not as sharp. So I will take this and this Can I just rotate it? I want the other one too. This and this. Okay, let me try. So annoying. This, and this. Okay. How do I not know this? Let's do it like this. I look like such a noob right now, but it's because I didn't take the full course. I'm still learning, guys. How do I rotate it? How do I rotate it? Just click here. Merge, merge, merge. You know, when I don't know something, let me Google it real quick. How to rotate my line in GOOOO. First, select the line using the Edit Pattern tool, then right-click on the selected line and choose Rotate. Okay. Is this this? Or... I love Google. It's so helpful. Okay, rotate clockwise 45 degrees. Counterclockwise 45 degrees. Perfect. Now I need to do the same for the other one. Counterclockwise. Rotate. Is this too much? I think it is most definitely too much. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Oh, I can rotate it manually. Dum dum. Yishka na mishka. It is very late, and honestly, when I work late like this, it's pretty hard. Hi Gabby. Hello Florence. So right now I'm working on Egghead Nami. There you go. Sometimes I feel like a dum-dum. It wasn't that hard. Yeah, I'm not quite smart sometimes. Voila. Okay, so I think this is a pretty sharp angle, but I will test it out. Unless I rotate this one. Yes. Yes! That looks so much better. So right now I'm working on like the shape right here that will attach, so the part of the hood that will attach to the bodice. And I have the front, which will be connected right here. And then the back right there will be connected. I still haven't put the notch. And then this is empty space. So trying to figure it out. I'm used to making hoods now, just not that much on clo, but I kind of know how I like them to look, so that looks pretty good. I'm gonna rotate this just a tiny bit more and then connect, and then this one does not need to be rotated that much. And voila. And then I'm just gonna reshape it. So this is kind of like the shape I want it to be. This. And kind of like this. So overall, yeah, I think that's what my hood shape is gonna be. Okay, perfecto. Yes, in like 8 days. We have 8 days. We're giving ourselves 8 days. It's a lot. It's a lot, mes Jeanettes. But it'll be good. Like, I do tests, right? So I do mock-ups. We'll see, but I'm pretty confident in this. So all of this, one piece, parfait. What was my measurement in the front? It was 7.59. This is 7.52. Let me change length. 7.59 because I like to be super precise. Okay, so really funny tidbit of what just happened not even 10 minutes ago. Okay, my husband comes in and I'm like, what are you doing? I'm about to film a live. And he's like, okay. And like, can you make it quick? I have 5 minutes. He's like, well, you forgot to take a diaper out of the laundry and it exploded everywhere. So now I have to like pick up clean diaper bits out of the laundry because I completely forgot I was in a rush. If any of you have kids, you know what an exploded diaper looks like when it's been washed in the laundry. So no, we don't plan on making the boots. We do not have time. And I know there's a Sneaky Mimi used a pattern from I don't know whom to make her boots. So yeah, we just don't have time. The boots themselves would take a month just to make the pattern, but or the oh no for the diaper, I don't know. But yeah, there's already a pattern that exists, and I've seen the result, and it was great. So I don't know. We can't make the accessories. We're not professionals in accessory making, and I feel it would be kind of like, this is what we're good at, you know. It doesn't look like it right now. I swear I'm good. Okay, so let me continue. And I wanted it about 50 cm high, which this is what it is right now. So let me extend my box because I'm actually gonna cut everything out. Okay, and let me extend it right here as well. Right, perfect. I could actually just trace it as a pattern, but whatever. Alright, so let's start this. Now I want here to be about yeah, let's start with this. And then let's go straight here. Like this. Console. That fridge? It's not what I wanted. Gonzalo. Let's do this for now. Okay. Kind of see it's starting to look like a hood. I know how I like my hoods. It's like more shapely, so usually I put a big band right there. It's not that complex, the hood. It's just a regular hood, except it's like empty space right here, and it's wide right there. So there's like the opening doesn't start at the opening. So there's, yeah. So here, fait que ça ici, fait que l'ouverture va commencer ici, comme ça, fait que ça fait like this. I have to think about it though. Did I not think this through? Nah, it's gonna go well. Okay. So if I select this, and I do cut. Oh, right. And I do. Maybe I shouldn't be doing it live so light. This is the point sometimes that I'm like, I stare at my screen for 5 minutes straight and just wonder what the fridge I'm gonna be doing. The pattern now convert to baseline maybe, and then I select all of this, and then trace as a pattern. There you go. I got it in the end, but now I'm gonna have to like this. Okay, now I can delete this one because I don't need it anymore. It was just as a visual, so I'm gonna put it a little closer to her head. For now, I will make a symmetric pattern with sewing. I know it's not perfect. I'll have to adjust so much to it, but I'm just making a base shape, so I have something to work with. Like this angle, I'm gonna put a third piece right there, and then I'm gonna probably put a dart right there, so it's nice and shapely. So let's sew this and this side as well, and here I'll just split because I need to have the back 6.45. 6.45, and the reason I'm splitting is for the future notch, so we can know where it ends, where we have to stop sewing, and then it's loose, and then where we have to start sewing again at the front. So it's really important. Notches are super important. Oh, thank you. Okay, so how is it placed? It's placed like this. This is the front. Okay, so this side is this side, and that side is that side. Perfect. Because sometimes in GOOOO, when you select the sewing and then you invert it and you just don't select the right side, you have to restart the sewing. It's not fun. So if I start here, and then we go to the back, it's the blue one, and then press enter. I'm going to start at the front, and then skip all of that, and then sew it like that. Center. This one isn't sewing on that side though, which is very weird. Okay, well, let's just select this and then go to the other side. Okay, so all in all, if we sew it together, okay, that's what it would give us. But we want it to really stay like this, right? And then it goes off over on the shoulder like this. But I think with like either with like horsehair or a really stiff outside, it would hold pretty well. Okay. And then I want the center fronts to be sewn together until a certain point. So let's do 8 centimeters. See it? And then sew this with this. Qu'est-ce que ça nous donne? I feel like it's too close to the neck, but then I have no choice because of where it falls. So I would either lower the front, which I think I'm gonna do. So right here, I'm gonna have to lower the front to have this part closer to the, like this, right? And less like this. But other than that, the shape is pretty good. We're like, pretty happy with it. Okay, so let's go ahead and change the front a little bit. I want it to go maybe till here. I think so. So by 2. I like round numbers. So if I lower it by 2 centimeters, and I just reshape this, a little less round, I think, like this. Okay, that's 8.58 that I need my front to be now. 8.58. Change length, 8.58. On the other side. So end 8.58, okay, and then I'm gonna comme ça. See, I knew that would happen. In my last live, I was like, it's gonna pull towards the back. Let me strengthen. Strengthen on GOOOO allows you to kind of see like the shape, the true shape that it's giving. There you go. Perfect. So I'm going to have to open it up, like slash and spread a little bit, just to allow the chin to like... I'm really trying to imitate the drawing. Okay, that's my ultimate goal, is to imitate the drawing for now. Okay. So, you go here. And then I'm gonna add some at the side. Okay. If any of you have any suggestions... No, I can do this. I can do this. Ben oui, hein, ma Ginette. Comme ça. Là, toi, je te veux un petit peu plus comme ça. It's not gonna stay like that, I swear. I swear on my life. Okay. It's the sewing. It's like not sewn properly. Ugh, weird shape. Okay, how did this sew? That is so weird. Oh, that's center back. Okay. Sewing, reverse sewing. Perfect. And there you go. Well. So how's this fight? Again, I have to put this lower so it like falls much lower. Such a stupid drawing. And then Emerson says, don't say stupid. Okay. Okay, let's do this guy. I'm just trying something. And it might not work. Why are they like popping up? That's why I hate Chloe. This is why I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's a great tool, honestly. But like, it's pulling, you know? In real life, it doesn't do that. Let me strengthen it too. Strengthen. I can't even see anything. Okay, strengthen. See how it's pulling? Like, so weird. Okay. Okay, I know what's happening. This needs to be more curved. It's not curved enough, so this technically needs to go lower or higher. You're not alone when you panic and you're doing patterns and you're like, what in the world is this? do this? It really needs to start here. This. Tu sais, quand tu rushes ta vie, imaginette, là. Ok. Ça va être plus bas. Il faut que ça rejoigne ça. Puis ça va faire comme un demi-cercle. So this is just gonna go. No. I feel like it would be like this. My gut feeling's telling me, no, this is not how you do it. You know, the beauty of this program, though, is that you can actually go back. If it's straighter, ça voudrait aller plus droit. Okay, let me test it out now. If it falls... like this. And if it's straight, let's say, would it not want to go across the back? I'm kind of scared. No. I think this is one of the things. Oh, that's better. A little bit. But yeah, I don't think it's ever gonna fall like it does on her. I think I have to give up. Okay. Let's go back. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a really nice hood, and then in real life, when I do my mock-up, I'm going to see if I can mold it. Yeah, I think this was good. This was a good one. Yeah, I think this will be good. And then I had to fix the sewing here. Perfect. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with that. Like this, and then when it falls, I could even make it shorter right here. So it doesn't stick out like that. Okay, I'm getting it, by the way. I'm almost done. It's, you know, it was hard getting there, but we almost did it. Almost. Comme ça, je le veux pas aussi long. So here I will maybe make it at 4 cm and the other one 4 cm. So delete all curve points for now. And then this one. Seriously, I'm so drunk. Not really, but I kind of feel like I am. Like this, and then like this. Okay. Twist the plus court. Patterns and holes are intersecting. On va y arriver, Marinette, on va y arriver. My teachers right now, they're like, what in the world are you doing? And I'm like, it's cosplay. You don't understand. It's cosplay. It's not like normal patterning. What do you do for cosplay? I don't know. I pattern weirdly. Very strange. Hey, c'est bon ça, c'est bon ça. Là, on va faire des... You know what we're gonna do? I think I need this part to be more like... So. Ah! But then I also need to slash and spread. I really want it to open, but not like this. Open straight. Okay, let's restart. How will I be making this? It's straight to the point, and then it really goes like this, but it's a hood, so I have to... Any ideas? Florence, toi, t'as-tu des idées? Je sais juste... This is nice. You see here... Okay. This is what I learned from patterning for cosplay, is you become such an engineer, like an inventor. There's so many things that I wouldn't see in fashion just because of you're trying to make it look like proportionally to the character, you know? Merci. Le cercle, the front here, I'm trying to make it so when it's resting, it kind of rests like this. But then when you're wearing the hood, it also looks nice. I don't know if that makes sense. Delete sewing. No. Okay. But I want this to stand up. Like this. Oh, already. I'm just gonna have to curve this. But already this makes sense. Okay, the drawing 100%, like, it goes straight up, but your head isn't, like, you know, you have space here. She does not have space. She's like this. Like, of course my sweater would, like, fall straight if my head was like this, but it's not. You know, humans, you know, you have the chin that actually goes like this, so it's not going to, I don't know. But I'm sure people would love to have the hood up if they're gonna wear it as a piece, you know, in their regular life. I'm gonna do some slash and spreads. I really think, like, slash and spreads. There's something that's telling me that slash and spreads are the way to go. Should see. Yeah, you're right. Does she wear the hood up? Listen. But if she ever put the hood up, I know, that's what I'm telling myself. I want people to want to wear it as well, you know? You're spending so much time on a project. The thing is, I want people to, like, go out in the street and wear it and you're like, oh, that's a nice hoodie, but yeah. I know, but that's... Yeah. I think this slash and spread would work though. So slash and spread technique is where you take a piece and you slash and you spread. If this only worked. Okay. So let's go here. Non, c'est l'autre direction que je veux. C'est pas ça. Okay. Aha! But with a headset, will it work? I mean, if it's large enough. Okay, okay, we're getting somewhere. We're most definitely getting somewhere. This is very, very wide though now. Okay, let's take out some of that length. Like this. So, like we can cheat, right? We can make it very stiff. But it's already starting to look much better. Like we're cheating here, like we're cheating life, you know? But yeah, I think this will be good. I'm just gonna have to put some stiff stuff in there. Like it's gonna definitely cheat. I can also put snaps, you know, so the hood somehow magically holds. Wow, that's actually really cool. If a little antenna would be in the way, just chop it off. Chop the antenna. Cut it off. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Or even like metal wires to shape it, because it's the canal here will be hidden. We have Sherpa, so I don't know if you saw my first live, but we have Sherpa, and it's pretty stiff. So if we put you know, metal rod, then it would have to, like, I feel like it would floop down because of the heaviness of it. Yeah. So because if people are gonna wash it, we could maybe have felt inside, and then it would be stiff. I'm gonna do all the tests tomorrow, but already, yeah, that's true. That is true. Si je fais ça, si je fais ça. Oh, okay. Not too bad. Okay. Okay, girl. Let me just strengthen this too. So the zipper will also hold the center front in place because we got a pretty stiff, like pretty thick zipper. We're gonna have to see how to hold it like this as well. But then when you're gonna put it on, this will be like boop. Okay. But we're getting somewhere. Okay. Back here. Suck. Oh my gosh. Okay, no. Change of attitude. I should not say I suck. Here you go. Okay, this is not a very nice shape for a hood. It's kind of funny. Yeah, so I think I should give up on the this person can wear their hood up, because it will, I don't think it's gonna look very nice. Ah oui, Ginette met la cartouche. Ouais, la cartouche c'est difficile par recette. That's not super easy. And the point, I want the point not to be so pointy. How about, because then it creates, I have to chop it up a little bit. How about I lower you a little bit? Comme ça. Là, ça comme ça. Voilà. We want a good 90%. 90% would be good. Just a little lower. It's not the percent, it's a degree. I really hope my teachers are not listening to this because they would be a little disappointed. Ok, c'est qu'est-ce que je vais faire? I'm going to do this and perpendicular pattern corner. On this side or on that side? There you go. And voila. Okay. Okay. This is nice. This is nice. Well, maybe I might have to give up. Now this is pulling. It's telling me something. I need to lower this part a little bit. There you go. It's pulling a lot less. And if it's pulling so much here, I need to also lower this part a little bit. And this, obviously, it's kind of going like this, so I need to straighten it out. This is a little too tight now. That's what she said. I should not be speaking like this. It's not professional at all. Bon, on va le racheter. Like this. Hello, Jeanette. Did you write today? Okay. Yes, you wrote to me. What is so funny? I don't know. You said, did you write to me or did you write me? Write to me. Je suis francophone. Okay, so delete all curve points. Okay. Little better. Little better. No. See? It was better before. What if I lower you? Stupid drawings. Okay. You know what? I think I will be using this as my mock-up. I might make another one, and honestly, I'm pretty okay with that. I know I'll modify like some parts, but and I might just make it 2-piece and not 3-piece, simply for the fact that, like you said, Flower, what would you call this? A sweater vest. Yeah, a sweater vest. It's really nice in the back though. This is great. You missed the part, Julie, where I made her boobs really big. If you want to see again, just tell me. It was actually pretty funny. But, yeah, so... Okay. I think we can cheat our way into... You know, this will have to be held. There's no way this can actually hold in real life without pulling towards the back, and I said that last time. You know, gravity and all, unfortunately. But we'll find a way. And, yeah, I think that's good for the mock-up. See, it extends a little bit past the chin, so there's comfort there. Alright. I like it. Okay, so I'm going to leave it alone. I'll just take out... Unless some of you have... Okay. If some of you have suggestions, I'm totally willing to listen. That's why I'm having these lives, because I want us to design it together, right? This is a community pattern, and I feel like the community should have their word. Okay, there you go. Is this big enough, or should I make them bigger? 110. Oh, this is perfect. There you go. Okay. So yes, this is Nami. She's beautiful, and we love her, and she's real, very real. Woo! Anyway, okay. Oh, let me make her do a silly pose. Okay, let's go check a pose. Pose. Okay, I'm too excited. I can't even read. Okay. How about a little sensual? No, not funny enough. Let's go in here. I'm excited for the poses. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's select the pose. Ooh, this one. Very dramatic. Oh yes. Wow. Oh, very cute. Okay, I want a funny one. Yeah. Oh. Yes. Beautiful. Who's... Oh my god, look at her legs. What the frick? No way. Goals. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, oh, mais oui, ma chérie. Je vais être très belle. Okay, one more and then I'm done. Yeah, I think the pattern looks great. I don't know what that photo is. I think it was ballet number 1 or something. This one, ballet pose 1. But yeah, I think it looks good. We can do something with it. I'm sorry, but this is a little ridiculous. Okay, get back up. I don't want to see you like that. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Oh, let's bring you back to normal. This is cute. Aang was funnier though. You know what? Aang was funnier just because he had the whole outfit and it was just hilarious. The way everything was like falling and... Yeah. Okay, so pose. Let's go back to normal. What is normal anyway? This is good. This is good. Let's keep it like that. Let's change her boobies back to 96, which is our medium. Okay. It's so super stretched out. Okay. Yes, now you fit perfectly, queen. Okay, I think that's good. Now, I wanted to add facing. So for people who don't know what a facing is, it's to, you know, during the openings. Oh my god, at the openings, you add a piece of fabric on the inside, so your finishings are clean. She has bias though around here, so I don't really need to make facings because it's bias. I don't even know if our Sherpa can stretch like that. That would be important, because if our Sherpa can't stretch, then I'm gonna have to make separate pieces that's the exact shape that has to pretend it's bias, but it's going to be shaped, because bias has a stretch, so you can actually stretch it out a little bit and then it gets that shape. But yeah, Sherpa, I don't think it'll. Are you gonna attach the bottom here? Yeah, so basically we're gonna attach it all the way down here, and then the bottom will have kind of like a fluffy Sherpa fabric. The bottom will be an underpants that I will be patterning, and that's pretty easy. And I don't know how I'm gonna finish it yet, which is why I'm not going into all the details today. It's just an underpants pattern, you know? So am I gonna attach it like only at the sides? Is it gonna have kind of like an opening here? What do you guys want to see? Should I do just an underpants? Or should I, because then you can, you know, go to the bathroom if ever you're in a convention, plus there's going to be leggings underneath, probably, I don't know. Or should I try to attach it? This is where, you know, I was asking myself, like, what am I going to do? So I'm going to continue this. I'm going to do the opening, the facing, and then I will wait for your responses, because you guys are important in this decision making. Cut. I want to cut. Because I want my front to be open, like this. Perfect. And then I want my facings. Ew, pourquoi? Well, you can kind of see the outfit, you know, in my corner right here. You don't see the underpants really, but yeah, Sneaky Mimi would be a good reference for that. I mean, we are making this for her. Not that she requested it, but it was her idea. So she came up with the idea, and then people voted on it, and, you know, like, everybody went crazy in the comments. And, you know, she's been cosplaying her too, so we're just like, you know, might as well kill two birds with one stone. We're gonna be making it, so do you want to have it, take photos? And yeah, I love collabs like this. It's, you know, not heavy collabs, everybody's happy. So I'm gonna ask her what she wants, and then I'll go with that, I guess. I can't offer two options because we're very limited in time, so yeah. Okay, so facing like this, and then I want to extend. In real life I'd go with my ruler and I'd measure, but here it's like offset as internal line, and then I want my line to be maybe 5 centimeters. No, that's too big. 4 centimeters. 54, Jesus. Okay, so I think that's good. 5 centimeters, that's pretty nice. Okay, 10 kini. Right. Okay, I got you. That makes a lot of sense. What about like shapewear? I don't know if that makes sense. So it's like a kind of underwear, and then I just make it much longer to go like underneath the high-waisted. Yes, 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 yes. So it would like almost be like, you know, like here at the waist, because I don't want to put it exactly at the waist because then it cuts, but like what about a little above the waist? That could be great. Yes. Okay, perfect. I like that there's different size groups here because I need to know these things, you know. I was once a 2XL, but I'm not anymore, so I don't have that reality. I don't live that reality, right? So there's things that I might miss. Okay, so 4 centimeters is great. And then I'm just gonna round this off to make it nicer, just because it's prettier, you know, a little curve. Okay, so that's my face thing. And in the back I want a facing too. So I want it the exact same, 4 centimeters. Do I want a facing in the back? It's not really necessary, I don't have an opening. Plus this will, for structure, do I want it, 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 do I want it? I don't think so. And I'll have to see with my Sherpa if I actually make kind of like a faux bias here. I'll test it out tomorrow. You know what? I think I'm going to keep it like this. And I'll test it out tomorrow. And I will ask Sneaky Mimi about that idea of having it high-waisted. Yeah. Shapewear. I did that for Raven. So basically my, do I have it here? I could show you guys. I think so. Let me go check. Sorry for the absence. Okay, so for my Raven, by the way, I'm gonna switch this because there's a hole that, anyway. So I'm gonna use power mesh instead of nylon fabric. But see here, I kind of made like shapewear. It's tighter than my actual waist, and like when I wear it, actually like shrinks a little bit. So yeah, that could be something that we can make a mini tutorial on how to make it for yourself, because I use my own measurements for this. Yeah, that could definitely be a good answer. A good pattern, a good tutorial. Perfect. What time is it? 9:18. That's why I'm so tired. I've been awake since 5:30 a.m. because of the kids, and I've been like carrying them in their little chariot all around. So it's like a, you know, those Costco chariots. Anyway, but yes, definitely tired. Okay, so the facing, that's pretty nice. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna make it all the way over here because it adds bulk. It's just because I don't know yet, so I might even have like a piece like that goes like this, but I think that's good for now. And then the bottom will be, yeah, like that, and then on the side there's a piece here that goes straight down too, but I'm satisfied. I am going to be making a tutorial on how I made the Raven leggings. Yes, 100%. Is it gonna be right now? Probably not. I'll try, honestly, because as you can see, I work in the evenings as well. It's just, and I have to remake them, but I already filmed and took photos of how I made the opening. Like this. So it's a different project, but so I already took all the photos necessary and filmed little clips on how I made this opening. So that's done. And then, you know, the sewing steps to sewing this is not, it's not hard. It's because I patterned a whole legging and then I made my cutouts, so everything fits perfectly together. And then like how I added this was simple enough. I just basically you know, took my measurements and took off like 3 centimeters on each side, so it's like really shrinks. And then I sewed it onto the top. So it's not complex per se, except for the cutout, which I have already all the photos. It's just finding the time for it. I will try though. But if ever you write to me on Instagram, Discord, or whatever, I can share those photos, and I can share how I did it without coming out necessarily with a full-on tutorial book yet, just if you need it soon. Merci Sam, thank you Sam, Samuel Monette Jourdain for the hood. But yes, we will be shaping it and everything. So I think that's good for tonight. We did manage to get something out of it, you know. So tomorrow I will be, let me save. Imagine I lost all of this. You know, now that I know, it's fine, but yeah. What if I just delete this? Because this was holding it in place. Ah! Of course. That's why it was pulling. Of course. Yeah, now I'm gonna have to modify this. I completely forgot I had a collar there. Guys. Whatever. I'm gonna modify this off camera. You know, you don't have to watch my mistakes. You do have to watch my mistakes so you don't reproduce them. I'm making mistakes for you. Okay? The mistakes are made so you don't make them. But, right, I like this. That's good. We're good to go. So thank you so much for being there. Florence, Cupcake Baby. Love that name. Sam, Gabby, and everybody else. But, it was great. And I will show you the mock-ups tomorrow. Hopefully be done the real one by tomorrow when I'm done work. And yeah, probably throughout the day I'll be posting stories asking for your opinion, so if ever you was very appreciated. Bye.